Bridge. This past Sunday, Pastor Danny talked about how Jesus met Peter in his doubt and in his fear with forgiveness. When Jesus left, he gave his disciples a mission. Tend to my sheep. Love others in a Christ-like way. Share God's word and the truth about him. In John chapter 21, it shares the passage of how a couple men went fishing after the crucifixion. And now fishing was a big part in Peter's life before he met Jesus. He was a great fisherman. But that night, not a single fish was caught. And this really got me thinking of how God really blesses those who follow. Taking it back a couple chapters, in John chapter 15, verse 5, it says, I am the vine, and you are the branch. Those who abide in me, and I in him. It is he who bears the fruit. And those apart will not do so. When Jesus comes back and reveals himself to Peter, he tells him to throw the net on the other side of the boat. And so he does so. And he immediately catches an abundance of large fish. And now this is a perfect example of how without God, we are lost. And when we follow God, we get an abundance of fish that we can't even carry. Peter went against what Jesus said. And Jesus not only came back to him and met him in his fear, but he did it with open arms. Our God is forgiving, and our God is loving like no other. And this brings me so much comfort as I walk through my day to day. And I constantly feel like a failure or like I don't deserve God's grace. But as I look through the scriptures, I see God's mercy and I see God's love. And I know that he's waiting on the shore for me, waiting to have breakfast with me.